Well. Aren't you looking? I'm actually made up today. Makeup's on. So, I cut my hair. I think I told you guys last time, but this time it's straight. Boom, boom, like hairdresser of the year. I is not. So, we're on Wednesday. I thought I'd do a big, long one and then maybe update you on another day. So, start counselling. I'm busy these next 2 weeks. It's like crazy. We started counselling Monday. Went really well. The lady's lovely. She's lovely. And we spoke about a lot of things. A lot from my childhood, which was good because they're the things that I've not really pressed on. And then we talked about the stuff going on with Simon and how I can best support him, but how he needs to help himself, and the fact that it might be for embarrassment that he's not, or he just doesn't want to. But yeah, and how I need to concentrate on myself, and I can't force him at 38 to like look after himself. It's down to him. It's a case of taking horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So I'm starting to look after myself more and do stuff for me, and then just kind of go from there. She's been signed off for 2 weeks now. And he filled an online form on to get extra help. But I've told him it'd probably be more proactive if he phones them up, because there could be a waiting list for ages for phone calls. Again, I'm going to force him. But he's not having any more time off after this 2 weeks. And then yesterday, after the counts, I was drained to hell. And then my dandruff. Lost my train of thought. So yeah, I was drained after my counselling, but then on Tuesday I had the pain clinic, which was really helpful actually, because it gave me some tips on pacing myself, which I am shocking at, absolutely shocking. It's the one thing that I'm finding the hardest to deal with, pacing myself, or if I'm not having a good day, it's not the end of the world. If I'm not having a good day, does it matter if those jobs get done? No. It does to me. And this is what, even though Simon's not helpful as much as I'd like him to be, I have to lower my expectations of what needs doing in the house to what actually needs doing and what can be left. So yeah, there's a bit of self work that I need to do there as well. But yeah, and it's about, if I feel bad in the morning, don't write the whole day off. Write the morning off, write a couple of hours off, and then like reevaluate it. And then I could do something later on. As you can tell, I don't know if you can tell behind the makeup, but there is a very tired face behind here. But today I've done 9 exercises for physio. You know, I was given these exercises ages ago. 18th, I think, possibly. That rings a bell. I ain't done them. And I need to start doing stuff for me rather than making sure that A, B, C, D is okay. I'm a people pleaser. I like to look after people, even if I'm not close by or able to do it. I put more energy into other people than I do me. That's my biggest flaw. So I started my physio this morning, which went great. And then my wonderful friend got me this on Amazon Prime Day. We just had Prime Days even, and it's a silicone sonic brush. So I put a face mask on this morning, and then sorted my face out. And this rose gold bit at the back comes in different colours. It heats up, so the other button heats up. And you know what? It's great for just like smoothing over your face and giving yourself. I nearly went to sleep doing that earlier. So that's what I'm going to do shortly. Don't get too hot, but it warms up till I think it's 45 degrees, something like that. But it's lovely. It's amazing. And it like causes less pain because you're not bent over the sink. Just anyone has fibro or bad back, anything like that. I get to stand up straight and cleanse my face. So yeah, that's been it this week so far. I've got my first rheumatology appointment on Wednesday, so I've got a day of rest tomorrow. It won't be a day of rest because those who know me know I can't rest. I find it really hard. Keep pressing this button. My first rheumatology appointment on Friday, and then I'm going to Tesco's in the afternoon with my dad after he's taken his girlfriend to the doctor. And then Monday I am doing my first trip in well over a year. 18 months. Yeah, 18 months. And my first trip to the opticians in about 6 years. But I'm doing it alone. Now, I have backup. We have a plan in place. Like my dad is on call. But I want to start getting back out there and being a human again. It's not as much the COVID thing as my anxiety, as in I've not had the chance to, not felt up to doing stuff alone, and I want to. And so I've just told Simon knew about it, pretended he's not. Because Simon's like, I can come with you. I'm like, no, my choice is to do it alone. Dad's on call. Simon gets a bit peeved that I turn to my dad for these things, but my dad's got a car. And he understands my dad's been through me for everything. Absolutely everything. We learnt my epilepsy together. We learnt my anxiety together. We learnt my depression triggers together. We learn everything together. Neither of us any medical experience whatsoever. Other people in the family do. They've not helped. So my dad's like, just phone me. If you need me to come down, I'll come down. I'm 5 minutes away. So that's the plan going forward. And hopefully I'll be successful. Right, you got glamorous me yesterday, now you're getting not so glamorous me. Let's be real. We all know I haven't properly been listening to my body. I don't know what my face is currently shouting out to you all, but this is Liv's procedure. In my sleep, I felt shocking all day. Like literally, I look knackered, I am knackered, I'm drained too. But this happened when literally it's my body's way of saying, no, I can't cope no more. Stop. And it like resets itself. That's the only way I can explain it. And I think it's been a massive wake-up call. Well, I hope, especially to Simon. But yeah, I feel like shit. I look like shit. Got one more appointment left tomorrow morning. It's literally Simon's doing tea now. It's like nearly 5:30 on Thursday. I slept last night as well. Night out. How much of that is post-seizure knockout? I don't know. No idea. No concept of anything after 12:30. I think I went to the toilet. Now I always go to the toilet before my body knows that I need a seizure, but Sam was still awake and he was laid next to me, so, and he knows he doesn't, so I assume it was after that. I don't know. Simon sleeps like a fucking dead wood, so we literally have nothing to go on at all. I just know it's between like 12:30 and 9:30. So it could have been first thing this morning, it could have been 2-3 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, it took a lot of me thinking, why am I not like waking up and being like, right, let's go, 9 hours sleep, hello. But no. And then I tried phoning the epilepsy nurses, but now they only work 811. But on the answer machine thing is to ring epilepsy action for queries and whatever. So I just phoned them. And yeah, they were like, pretty much sounds like you've had a deep sleep. They were like, is this usual for you? I'm like, yeah. Didn't used to be, and then like 3 years ago start going to when I'm asleep. Which is fine because I don't get the whole build up and everything, but then it's the unknown feeling the day after. Like, I could do with another day of rest tomorrow, but I've been waiting 3 months for this rheumatology appointment, so I need this rheumatology appointment. But I'm not doing the rest of the stuff with my dad that I was going to do. But hopefully I'll get a good night's sleep tonight. So, final day of the week. Oh my days. Right, so, as you all know, Wednesday night, straight Thursday morning. My world, dramatic as it sounds, like tumbled right in front of me. So I had that seizure. So I spent all Thursday in bed, even had tea in bed, like literally got out of bed to go to the toilet. This is what it's done to me. This is just like... So yesterday, it's been Friday, I had a hospital appointment at 9 o'clock in the morning. Bear in mind, this isn't me, like 1:30 in the afternoon. So 9 o'clock in the morning, I didn't have a cup of tea, didn't have anything to eat, just managed to get myself dressed and out the house. My dad picked me up at 8:30, appointment was at 9. Don't know how they could be running late at 9 o'clock in the morning. My first rheumatology appointment. So I spoke for it, and it's really hard because you know when someone's got a strong foreign accent and then you're having to wear a mask and you can tell they're a natural mumbler anyway, and I'm like, mate, I ain't even on this planet, so you're gonna have to try a little bit harder. And then he said to me that I've got this spondylitis on my neck. Luckily, Shell was just like, told him, like, I've got this long wig on my neck. And she came up with it, and I was like, how did you know that? So that was afterwards, but he says, I'm going to have to send you for a blood test and a couple of x-rays. And I'm like thinking, my dad's in the car, he needs to get his girlfriend to the trophy doctor. That was just for like routine blood test that she has to have done every so often. So I phoned my dad after the blood test, but my veins are garbage. That's the bruise it's left on my hand from the blood test yesterday. They only went in there once. They went twice in my arm. Like literally, they're like, your veins are deeper than the core of the earth. And I'm like, I know. Bear in mind, I hadn't had anything to eat or drink and didn't take a drink with me because I thought I was just having a consultation with a rheumatologist. So, literally standard. So, I don't know if I went pale during my blood test, but I was starting to feel a bit icky. I felt icky anyway, but just took 2 tubes of blood out of me, mate. So then I got to x-ray reception and they were like, yeah, just sit down and they'll call you when you're ready. And I was like there for 5 minutes and I was like, no. And there was this poor lady in a bed with dementia, Alzheimer's. Every like 30 seconds was shouting Lydia. Now, Lydia to me sounds like Olivia. I was jumping up every time. I was like a jacket freaking box. I'm like, oh, please change your name. Please change the name. And finally she did, and then I said to one of the receptionists, I'm like, can I trouble you for a glass of water? I've just had a blood test and I'm feeling a bit woozy. So she was like, yeah. And then one of them was saying that they'd go and get it. And then the phone went, so the other lady went to go and get it. And she goes, it's easier for me to get it for you than to tell you where it is. So I'm like, bloody. And I don't want to miss this appointment, so. Well, I was not missing that appointment. Ages later. And the time's ticking away, and I'm like, oh, don't look at my phone. I don't want to know the time. And then they came, took me into this little room, and was like, can you put this gown on for this x-ray? And take everything on your bottom half off, but you can leave your pants on. I know I can leave my pants on, mate, because this gown ain't fitting all the way around me, not 360 degrees around me. Mate. And you ain't x-ray my noo-noo, so I can keep it on. You are quite right. So I'm thinking, it's like 2 x-rays, bango. So when they took me out this cubicle, it was a short foreign gown. I was like, right, cool. Do you mind if I talk him through every x-ray? Because he's a trainee. Oh, of course he is. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he be? So I was like, yeah, that's fine. Right. There's a bed in the room. My legs, as you all know, are shite. Me standing up, just not a thing. Especially when I feel so run down and so weak like I do. We're going to stand you up to do your neck x-ray. Why weren't you going to put me on the bed in a bit to do my back? Put me on. So I was like, right, okay. You just stand up there. Put your head in this direction. Lift it up a bit. Put your legs, keep your legs still. Up. I've got shakingitis. Keep still. I could feel the strain in my legs. And he was setting it, and then she was readjusting it. So I was just like, but she was telling him why she was readjusting it and what angle, and needs to get the shoulders in and tilt the rotation, move it back, put it 160 degrees and all this. I'm just like, relaxing. Can't you just do it? You can learn another day. But you know when you're like, no, so everyone's got to start somewhere, Olivia. Be patient. So I'm like, right, cool. 4 off my neck. So then I was like, see, I can't even hold on to my phone properly. It aches after like 2 minutes in each hand. So then I was like, right, cool. Can you lay on this bed first? And I'm like, it was right low down. Because I'm a curvilicious girl. This gown ain't going all the way around me. Luckily, lemonade dolls, leopard print, pink, briefs, magical. Yeah, and they were like, I laid down, I thought, I'm past Ken. After being in hospital for a week with my leg, and seeing Tom, Dick and Harry whilst I was off my head on morphine, they readjusted my gown for me. I was like, I've got knickers on, you can't see out. I don't care. Well, I can't see it, I'm not bothered about. And he's like, I just need to feel like where your hips are and stuff to realign this. I'm like, then she came and realigned it again, and then took another one, and they were like, because of her body shape, you need to do this, and this. So I literally come out feeling like, and then, because I was aware that obviously I had the seizure the other day, and my, what do you call it? I have like photosensitivity. So obviously X-ray, flashing lights, sorry to shut my eyes all the time. And then you know when you open them again and you're like, oh. And I came out and I was just like, right, I need to get out of this building. And because I thought I was only going for a consultation, I'm not good with change 1. 2, I'm not good with that hospital. So I was like, my dad was in the car. Now, if I knew that I had to go X, Y, and Z, I'd have took my dad in with me. So then I was kind of like, I've moved from where I originally was in a separate building to all these. Honestly, it's like hamster's maze. So I was like, how do I get out of here now? I need to rush to get out of here as well, because there's a chance my dad could possibly still get to the doctors with his girlfriend. So I was like, how do I get out? My anxiety was building, everything. So I was like, and then lift. Well, I saw lift doors open. I was like, I need to get on this lift. I need to get down to get out the building. This lift was going up. I needed to go down. Didn't think it through at all. I was just like, lift. So yeah. Then I got out. And I let my dad know. I let my dad know that I was getting in the lift. So he had to. He wasn't there when I got out. I'm like, oh no, where is he? And he came around the corner. And literally, he was phoning the doctors to like say, sorry, we're not going to make it. It was like, oh, I can't go through to him. He never calls me, lives, never has done. Can you phone him? So I was like, yeah, sure. I hate phone calls. Dude knows as well. The dude knows. So I was like, yeah, why not? Of course I can. So I phoned him up. And they answered, and I was like, what is it? So I went, hi, I'm just phoning my stepmom. Never called my stepmom. It's not happening. But it's easier to say that my dad's partner is coming for a doctor's appointment later today. She's not going to make it because I said the traffic's been delayed. Or her lift's been delayed. They were just like, oh, okay. And I was like, sorry about that. And all this after I explained it all. And she went, can't help it that your car's broken down, love. It's not broken down at all, mate. But my dad's girlfriend needs a kick up the booty to get ready. My dad has to like literally be at her for 2 hours. Just come on. So it was like 20 minutes. Just wasn't going to do. So yeah. So I messaged Simon. I'm like, we're on his way back. I need a sugary drink pronto. So got him. Poor lad had made me a sugary drink, cup of tea, because I'd not had one. But I was that weak, that shaky, that just everything, that I couldn't even lift my cup of tea. Now my mum got us some really good, actually, travel mugs. It's not still there. From Decathlon, because I have days where I'm so shaky that it's dangerous for me to lift a mug. So we poured it into that, and I managed it all right then. But it was like there was some kind of magnetic pull on the bottom of my mug to say no. And I literally, and he was like, you literally can't do it. I'm like, no. And that scared me senseless. I think, to be honest, I mean, I've spoken about it a few times. A lot of the house stuff sounds useless at. Absolutely useless. But I think this has been a massive, massive shake-up for both of us. But particularly her. Like, he's gone to play cricket today. Which is good because I just need some time where I can just be me. But Well, not be me, but just when there's not like loads of noises going on. But yeah, we did lots of jobs yesterday, and it's constantly like, is there anything you need? And I think a lot of our problems has been like miscommunication, or me going, I want this, doing. A lot of it's been my, not high expectations, but almost wanting not a show home, but a more pristine home, if that makes sense, where it doesn't have to be. It is what it is. And I've had to learn that I can't do as much as I want to, I used to. Like this after seizure recovery, kind of scary to me, because normally I like within 24 hours I'm back to normal. Now this was Wednesday night, Thursday, like really early hours of the morning, like 2, 3. So we're like day 2, day 3 kind of thing. So it's a massive shock that I still feel drained to trough. I've literally living in my pyjamas, and I bring my duvet downstairs and sit on the sofa. Now, I love my cooking, so I cooked a meal last night, but tonight it's pizza and chips. I'm knackered. It's not even 2 o'clock yet. I can have another day like this tomorrow. But then Monday I've got the opticians. Tuesday I've got counselling and doctors. So yeah, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is just nothing. My mum's birthday on Friday, but I'm giving my dad the car to take over to my sister's. And my mum's friend, ex-partner, friends with benefit. Yeah. Person she had an affair with. What do you want to call it? It's his last year, possibly, alive. He's got terminal cancer, so my mum was like, she wanted to spend the birthday with him. I could truly understand. That's fine. But like I says to my dad, if he's not well on the Friday, I don't want it to be like, well, I'll go over to Olivia, I'll do this with Olivia. Cats. She's going to my sister's on Tuesday evening for a takeaway. My sister's husband's away or something. But I've not been invited, so that's cool. In fact, I've not been invited to my sister's for ages. It's getting to me a bit. I do feel a bit rejected by certain members of the family, but I'm learning to accept it and not move on, but be more open to the fact that that's how it's going to be. Because I stopped making the effort. And it's been the same with a lot of people. I don't make the effort. I don't want to know. Which is cool. That's people's choice. But I know the people who will be there for me and the people who won't. And that's what's important, and that's what I've got to remember. There are people who are there for me, and the people who don't want to be there for me constantly, or when it suits them, ain't worth messing about with. So anyway, I can't remember. Focus on me. But yes, I'll round that off now. Stay safe. Look after yourselves. Self-care.